We are celebrating Dia de los Muertos in the studio, and as you can see, our massive decor provided by our friends joining us today. Here to tell us about the 10th annual El Panteón de Sacramento is Executive Director for the Latino Center of Art and Culture, Maria Costa. Welcome to the show, and we have to say, this is like an amazing display that you've brought in to the studio for us. Tell us about this piece first.
She's a Tijuana from Oaxaca, and she's a Mojiganga. So in Mexico, in southern Mexico especially, you'll see these giant street puppets. Actually, someone gets inside the street puppet and dances down the street, which is what is going to happen this year for El Panteón de Sacramento in Midtown on November 2nd in the evening at 6 p.m. We're closing off a street and we're having a wonderful procession with banda music, traditional dancers, and our Mojiganga. She's only one of 6.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. We're seeing some pictures here. We see, people are in the spirit, very festive. What is a Panteón? And who makes the giant altars?
I'm sure that a lot of people in Sacramento have been to Mexico for Dia de los Muertos, and many would like to go. So what we did with El Panteón is we recreated the tradition in outdoor parking lots in Midtown.
Oh, cool.
We have 40 families that come, and they create altares to their beloved ones who have passed on. So you actually can have the experience that you can't have if you don't go to Mexico. You can have it here in Sacramento and walk through our Panteón, which literally translates to cemetery. You can walk through our cemetery. You can talk with people about why they built what they built, what it means to them. And at the same time, we have the other side of the tradition, which is a big celebration. We, as Mexicanos, we have this sense of humor with death. Yes, we all die, but we have this sense of humor like, okay, I'm here this year, maybe I'll be with you next year, but come back this year. So the Panteón brings our muertos, our deceased loved ones, back for that night. And in our Panteón, people leave out water, they have candles so the muertos can see where they're going.
Right, you have
they
to
have
the way.
Exactly. They hear the music so they can hear where they're supposed to go. And the cempasúchil, which is that marigold flower you see everywhere, it's very pungent. The muertos can smell where they're supposed to go. So in Midtown Sacramento, you can have the closest experience to Dia de los Muertos that you're going to have anywhere.
Wow, that's amazing. And this is an event, a holiday that's celebrated all over the world in different ways. It's great that you can do this in Midtown. Sounds like a beautiful procession. Now, can anyone join in?
Absolutely. In fact, we are encouraging people to come dressed as their favorite calaca. And I see someone here in your studio who has the bone costume on. That's a calaca.
Okay.
And please come dressed as your calaca. Come dressed for that event of Dia de los Muertos. You can see examples on YouTube, the processions in Mexico City that took place just recently. And ours in Sacramento is, like I said, 2 days. We have about 15,000 people come through. And our procession is new. We're really hoping that we can continue it as part of our tradition of celebrating Dia de los Muertos in Midtown. Everyone is welcome. It's absolutely free.
That's wonderful.
It's very family-oriented.
Music, food, lots of people.
Art, workshops. You can paint your own sugar skull, las calacas de azúcar. And it's just a wonderful 2-day event with so many families. And
it's just right here
really,
in
it's so heartfelt. And it's right here in Midtown. If you can't
That's
go to
great.
Oaxaca, you can come to Midtown.
Well, Marie, the Latino Center of Arts and Culture, it's great that you guys are able to put this on, and it's something that the entire community can educate themselves on and take part of. Where can they go for more information?
They can go to our Facebook site, the Latino Center of Art and Culture, and almost every moment now there are updates. We're going to have caballos, the charros who are dancing in the street. So
I love the
if
dancing
you
horses.
love caballos
Nice.
and charros, you really
so
must
I guess
see
they
this.
just need to look out for the Mojiganga.
Look for the Mojiganga. Exactly.
Sounds great. Thanks for being here, Marie. Good
Thank you
luck
so
with your
much.
event this weekend.
Thank you.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.